Well, Blue Divnci, you know, and I've done interviews with Blue, and I remember I did an interview with Sosa from BMF, and he had said that the Blue had cooperated. I remember Blue was angry at me over doing the interview. You know, he sent me a little threatening DM and then blocked me so I couldn't respond. I told him if he ever wants to do an interview, you know, he could sit down.
Yeah, he cooperated. I mean, I didn't say it. It was in Miss Mara Shalhoub's book, where his own lawyer said, yeah, if there was anything else that we could do, Your Honor, to help you along with this case, my client would be more than willing to cooperate with you all to help you in this investigation. Bottom line is, you know, you didn't take the single plea. You went in and was giving them information on shit that they already had and thought it was cool, but you still, you know, that was part of that. You just confirmed other shit that the other CIs just told. Plus you did a smack video prior to that was giving them the whole fucking play. They never knew nothing about it. That smack video was detrimental in finding out who each person was.
From your point of view, did Blue cooperate or did he not cooperate?
Man, look, man. Me personally, I never seen no paperwork on Blue. And prison rule, if you don't have paperwork, really don't bring that shit to me. But it's a difference when I'm the paperwork. So I think Blue told. I know Blue told. He told on me, he probably told on me. You can't pick no motherfuckers who you gonna tell on. They gonna ask you about the, I guess ask you about whoever, whatever, and you gonna have to answer them questions about them. So the reason that I felt, even the book had just came out when I was in prison. I read that whole book and I was like, God damn. Not my nephew. I know he ain't doing this shit. So that's when I wrote, bro. He got a letter back to him like, man, they just making it seem like, ooh. I said, all right, bro. Because he know I'm going to think for myself. Like, this motherfucker tough. They end up catching Wu. Wu was the last person I think got caught on our case. And, you know, you get called to R&D. I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to R&D for? Shit, this 2010. I've been locked up 3 years, you know what I'm saying? 3-4 years. Man, pack your shit up, you gotta go to court. For what? What I'm going to court for? I got my, so now my head hurting, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck, like, damn, these motherfuckers got me in catch-22, what the fuck they got going on? So now, I end up getting on the, getting on the plane and shit. They flew us to Florida. We had to get off the plane in Florida and jump on the bus. Now, these motherfuckers flew way past Georgia in Florida. We had to get off the plane, jump on the bus, and drive back to Georgia. As I'm standing, in my place, chapeled up, on the side of the bus, before I left prison, I heard something about some girl, I can't think of her name, in blue. And something about like a body or some shit like that, right? So I'm like, oh, what the fuck they got me tied up in? All right. So I get to there, the name I heard about the girl, now I get to put a face with it. Cause you heard them call her name, and she stood 3 or 4 people in front of me, but in the girls' line. I'm like, damn, that's the girl they was talking about. So then one of the doc homeboys, right-hand man T, he get off. They put him like right next to me. I'm like, cause he got long ass dreads now, cause T had a low haircut, when he was out. But now he got long hair, long dreads. I mean long. I'm like, what the fuck is he? I look, he looked at me, I said, T. Like, yeah, I'm like, damn, what's up, dirty? We bump shoulder cause you can't, you shackled up. I'm like, damn, what's going on? Like, man, they got me on, called me back here for, I don't know, a wanted or some shit, type shit. I'm like, damn, they got me coming back too. I said, they got something to do with I remember the girl now, like that girl, I think it got something to do with her in blue. And he like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm like, shit, I don't know. We just got to see when we get there. So we end up sitting by each other, and we talking and shit, And he like, yeah, man, Doc told on me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, man, Doc was a dirty motherfucker. We talking about him and shit. So, I'm thinking he want us. You know what I'm saying? Like, he, stand up type guy type shit. So we get the Lovejoy. They shit about the Lovejoy. I get the Lovejoy. I'm telling the story because this is how I found out about Blue. So I get the Lovejoy and I go in the room, in the holding cell. I'm going there, I'm looking for him. I don't see him because he went in front of me and shit. I don't see him. I'm like, damn, what the fuck dude there? I'm like, fuck, I'll probably see him when we go out and get our clothes and shit. So when I go out and get my clothes, they like go down to the next room and we're gonna go in the next room. So when I'm walking to the next room, I look to the left, the next holder cell over, and T sitting right there. So I look, I say, damn, bro, like, you too? He put his head down. I said, damn, shit, what the fuck going on? So man, I get in the I finally make it to my cell. I'm just fast. I finally make it to my pod. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. We've been there since 10 in the morning. I'm tired as a motherfucker. So I get up there, my cellie, he sleep. I'm making my bed up, like, talk cursing and shit. Motherfuckers, like, I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, I could have been in this bitch. Man, 2:10, Brown, pack your stuff back up. Oh, man, I lost it. What the fuck, man? Y'all got me wounded. You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk bad to CO. I give them their respect, all that shit, but this night, I went off. Like, man, what the fuck? Like, man, you got 13 separate teams against you. I said, what the fuck that man? Is there any of them in here? He said, this the key thing right here. He said, there's none in there, but you can't see them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if somebody walking to wreck, I can't be in the window. Motherfucker, I see your ass. That's intimidation. So they had to put me in the hole. So they threw me in the hole, but it was a non-disciplinary issue. So I can get my phone, like they'll wheel the phone to your cell. I can order commissary and all that shit. So now they take me to court, right? I go to court. I'm down in the holding cell. It's a dude down on J-Rock no K. He like, man, it's one of y'all guys in the cell with us. He's saying, every other word, cuz. Damn, cuz this, cuz, Blue was a Crip. So he like, but he got I'm like, that sound like Blue. Like, I thought he got braids. He like, no, he got a low haircut. I said, nah, Blue got braids. I said, I don't know who the fuck they did, bro. They probably just talking shit, I don't know. So they come to give me 5-something in the afternoon. I'm there early in the morning. I'm all day. They come give me 5-something in the afternoon. And I walk out down to the office. It's the fucking marshal, the agent, Harvey. It's Harvey and it's the black agent with him. He's like, hey, Mr. Brown, I'm Agent Harvey. And he stuck his hand out. I was like, when I was sticking my hand out, he said, Agent Harvey. I was like, oh, shit. I shook his hand like, damn, what the fuck? I like, what's going on? I thought I was gonna go to court. He like, I was just need you to come with us. So, man, we go up the elevator, get off the elevator, walk through the lot, up the hill, through another elevator, some trail. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers gonna do something to me. Like, man, where are we going? Like, just bear with us 1 second, Mr. Brown. We finna be almost there. So we end up walking into an office. I walk into an office. It's like 9, 10 motherfuckers. The district attorneys. It probably some agents and all that shit. And so I walk in like, hey, what's going on? I thought I had to go to court. What am I doing in here? And like, hey, Mr. Brown, we just called Vernon Cole and want to see if we had to put a warrant out for all y'all. So they flew a lot of people down there. Like we put a warrant out for y'all to see if you guys want to cooperate and all that. Shaking my head. I said, sir, ma'am, y'all already know how I am. Like, you could have asked me this shit in prison. I would tell you, fuck no. Why would y'all fly me way out here? Got me going, I'm in a hole because I can't see no motherfucker. All this dumbass shit. I said, man, I ain't got nothing to say. I made my bed. I'm ready to go lay back in this motherfucker. Y'all could have asked me that shit. Well, we had to fly y'all, Mr. Brown, or you take my card. No, you had your card. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm ready to go back to my motherfucking cell. They took me back, put me back in the hole. I get on the phone. I call my homegirl D. I like, man, tell moms and they trying to see the motherfucker. They got Meech down here, but I ain't see Meech. They got him down here. They trying to see if he want to tell them who and all that shit. I like, man, that's bullshit. She said, where you at? I said, I'm in Lovejoy. She said, that's crazy. She said, Blue down there. I said, Blue down where? She said, Blue down there in Lovejoy, where you at? I said, shit, so Blue ain't down here with me. I said, Blue down with me, he'll be back in the hole. Now, mind you, Chip 2 Cuzzo was back there and D-Shot was back there. So I went to court first. When they come through there, they let me and Cuzzo go outside the wreck. I like, bro, I ran down to him what was going on. He's like, oh man, you ain't got to worry about me. I'm good. I ain't got nothing to say to them people. So after that day, they put separate T's on us. So we couldn't go outside together, none of that shit. So I couldn't even see him no more. But he ended up going to court and they shipped him right out. D-Shot and came. I screamed through the vents, telling him what was going on. Same thing with him. He went there, he ain't say shit. They shipped him back out. They made me stay in that motherfucker for 3 weeks. And if me, D-Shot, and Chip 2 Cuzzo couldn't see no motherfucker, and even though you ain't in the same pile with the motherfucker that's telling on you, and Blue could, I'm the paperwork. I don't need no motherfucking paperwork to say that nigga is telling. He told. Because if you didn't tell, motherfucker, you would be right back there where I was at. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say, if anybody asks about this shit, I really don't like talking about it because I ain't finna go back and forth with Blue about this shit that he did. I'm not finna go back and forth with it. He know that. But, nigga, you got a meatball. Meaning that you ain't hardly getting no time. You came right back home. You could have just went to jail. You don't have to say shit. You went to jail and did your motherfucking time. And come on, like every other motherfucker that did their motherfucking time and didn't say nothing, did. Come home and do you. You know, the whole situation would be different. You ain't gonna be arguing with no 50. You probably won't even be talking to no whack 100. You know what I'm saying? Like you would have been with us. We could have still been, instead of you trying to rap, we could have been trying to get a label together like I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? Like but you chose the other route, bro. So you just gotta chalk it up and live with it, man. You trying to act like you ain't did shit, you a motherfucking lie. You did. And I'm telling you, I'll tell you in the face. My nigga, like you don't sit there and you rap about all this, don't do this, we don't do that type shit. And as soon as you get by yourself, you go I guess you had to go talk to him. Let me tell you something else. I never talked to no motherfucker. When they finally caught my dumb ass and shipped me out of Warren County, my lawyer came out there. First thing when he came through that door, I said, hey, check this out. I ain't got nothing to say to nobody. I don't want to talk to no motherfucking prosecutors. I don't want to talk to nobody if I ain't talking to my lawyer, I don't want to talk to nobody. That's the honest God truth. He said, okay, now we got that out the way. And then we hired my name such and such. And that's how we talk. I never talked to no motherfucker. The first time I talked to a motherfucker, and when they tricked me to coming out there for Woo, and I went up them elevators and all that shit, and I seen who they were when I walked in, I said what I had to say, and I told them, get me the fuck up out of this. And that's what they did.